Okay, we're not going to talk about my hair. It has a mind of its own. We already know that. But what I am working on today is this photo album collage wall that I have going on behind the camera. And I started it like when I initially moved into this apartment, and I like it. I just don't like that it's not centered the way I would like it to, and the glue's coming off. Well, I have double-sided tape on it and it's not really sticking properly, so I'm redoing that wall right now. Alrighty, so if you can tell, this is the wall I was talking about, or the section of the wall, and I like it. I just don't like that it's a little too off-centered to the left, and it's a little too off-centered to the top, maybe way too much off-centered to the top. So I'm fixing that, and there's some missing spots because they've fallen off or they're starting to peel off. So I'm just redoing this. I did the bottom 2 rows and I'm working my way up. Fun stuff. Okay, so here we have the finished product. It's a lot better. It's a lot more centered. It might not feel that way, but that's only because I want another row down here. And once I have that additional row, it should all look pretty symmetrical and centered. So there we go.
Hi there, vlog, I guess. It's Esha, and I have decided that today I am gonna make some chocolate chip cookies. Oatmeal chocolate chip, because I like those. I know not many people do, which is interesting, but it's what I've decided to do. I have my trusty assistant. Say hello. She has a box. She likes to sit and watch. Yeah. So she'll just be here, chilling, while I make these. So yeah, stay tuned, I guess. You'll need some oats, some eggs, vanilla extract, baking powder and baking soda, chocolate chips, all-purpose flour, granulated sugar, brown sugar, some softened butter. So that's my dough. I have to put it in the fridge for like half an hour to an hour, so I will be back, I guess, and I'll get to see the finished product. So yeah, stay tuned. Let me just start this by saying I am in a new location because it is a couple hours later and there's been a whole ordeal to get these cookies done. But yeah, so I guess I'll show you what they look like, and I'll give you a little story time of the ordeal it was to actually get to this point. Okay, so this is cookie number 1. It's just a round blob. I'll explain why in a sec, or at least why I think. This is cookie number 2. Closer to what I wanted. Looks more like an oatmeal cookie, but also kind of blobby-like. I tried out 2 different methods of putting it on the pan. The pan? Yeah. So, the baking sheet, yeah. So my first problem with how they look, okay, the reason they look that way is because 1, I 100% overmixed it. The oats became part of a mush, I guess, and it doesn't look very oat-like, which is yeah, a problem. And then the second is how I put it on the baking sheet. So I rolled it, and then some of them I didn't, some of them I just packed onto the baking sheet in some sort of configuration to look like a cookie. And those look more like how I wanted them. So rolling it is not the key for oatmeal cookies, which is good to know for next time. Yeah. Especially because I have like, I made too many, so I have too many. Yeah, I have containers of just oatmeal cookie mix dough. Yeah, because I forgot that I am one person making cookies for myself and maybe a few extras. So I don't need like 50 cookies. I need like 12. But hey, I can just freeze them for next time, so that's not a problem. Okay. Yeah. Okay, now we get to the first ordeal of actually baking these cookies. So I mixed it all together, made sure I had all the ingredients, had them all laid out, because I tend to forget that I'm missing ingredients like flour, and then I get sad when I'm halfway through mixing. Anyways, so I mixed them, had it ready, the dough. It had chilled. I took out the pan, the baking sheet. Took out the baking sheet and realized I had no parchment paper, which wouldn't be a problem, except I didn't have any tinfoil either. And then I had to call 2 people, my mother and my aunt, see if they had any. Thankfully my aunt had some, so she brought it over. But that was like 2-3 hours later, so I had to wait, and then I had to let it come back to room temperature because it was too cold. And then I didn't wait for it to be room temperature, and then I put it in anyways, which is also probably part of the problem of why it looks the way it does. My impatience was the death of me, is the moral of the story. But yeah, we come to now. I go looking for my tripod, and I lost it. I used the entire video. I used it for my phone. The 1 second I put it, I lost it. Took it off my phone for like a couple hours, and I lost it. So good job me, I guess. At least they taste good. That's all you need. At least it tastes good.
Good morning, guys. It's January 6th. It is. Can you see that? 10:54. It's almost 11, basically. And I'm gonna take down my Christmas tree because why not? And while I do it, I'm gonna show you guys all our generic ornaments and the stuff that my mom has kept from like childhoods, I guess. But you'll notice that none of it's mine. Okay. That's a shot. Garbage. Next order of business is gonna be some glasses. I'm getting some glasses. Says my brother's name. Because they only love him, not me. Pikachu. Justin made him class. Yep. He's sleeping because it is nap time. I'm watching This Is Us while doing absolutely nothing. Esha texted me. Let's see what Esha said. I'm still here, send help. Oh, her cats was sleeping on her since she woke up. Look at how cute Persia is. Look at how pretty Persia is. Persia, let's FaceTime Esha.
What's happening? Okay.
Answer the video call.
Oh.
We want to see Persia.
Oh.
Look, it's a Persia. It's a Persia. It's a Persia. Persia sleep. Chevy also sleep.
Chevy behind.
Yeah, Chevy's back here. Vlogging is so hard, Esha. Aw, I got that on camera. Esha, vlogging is so hard.
Vlogging hard?
Yeah.
Yeah, I made cookies and that didn't help, so.
Okay. It's like, what am I supposed to talk about? Pees every time. He peed on the carpet again. Okay, so let me tell you what happened, okay? I mean, I'm also telling the camera because I'm vlogging at the same time. Okay, so I'm like, the breaker keeps on blowing.
Yeah.
Right? Because I have the air fryer going and my TV and heater thingy going, right?
Yeah.
So then, basically, I have to open the door, go to the other side to turn the breaker back on, right? And he gets upset every time I leave him on this side. So, I just let him run with me, right?
Yeah.
I mean, he actually forced his way out. But anyways, so I leave the door open because he's not coming back now. And then all of a sudden, he's like behind the door, right? And I'm like, what are you doing there? And I don't notice that he's peed. So I like kind of push the door so he'll move, right? But he only moves a little bit. And then all of a sudden, there's a big fucking puddle of pee. And I had to clean it.
Why do heaters break, like, trip breakers? I don't understand.
I don't know. It makes me so mad.
It pisses me off too, man.
You look crazy, little guy.